Chris D'Elia is being accused of some incredibly serious accusations, including harassment and grooming, involving both women of age and minors. What appeared to start with just one tweet has quickly turned into a thread of numerous accusations made against D'Elia, all of which he has since denied in a statement. We got the story for you guys right here on InformOverload. What's going down, guys? Welcome back to IO. I'm your host for this one, Jarred Bronstein, and today we're talking about comedian Chris D'Elia. You may know him from his Netflix specials, his podcast, or possibly if you're a fan of the show You, then you'd recognize this man as Henderson. Regardless, he may be in some serious trouble if there is truth in the accusations currently being made against him, and with the amount of women coming out to speak on their experiences, well, it's not looking too good for the guy. As always, stick around to the very end of this one for some comment replies, but for now, let's get right into it. So it all seemed to start when Twitter user Simone at GirlPowerTBH tweeted out, I quote, "I still can't believe Netflix cast Chris D'Elia as the Predator in a season of You. Like the literal irony." She then followed up with a subtweet of an alleged email conversation that took place between the two of them from July 2014. Captioned, "Imagine getting owned by a 16-year-old. The conversation shows the account allegedly belonging to D'Elia writing, 'Send me a pic.' Simone sending a photo of a panda, and D'Elia laughing and calling her out for teasing whatever it was he wanted to see. She responded, 'They're very exotic.' Now I'm sure you guys can tell by now I've been using the words allegedly a lot. And it's not to discredit anyone, but simply for legal reasons. I don't want to stand here and say 100% something happened if I personally cannot confirm 100% that it did indeed happen. Now with that being said, as we've seen in the past, there is strength in numbers. Usually when someone is a predator or has predatory characteristics, unfortunately, there's usually more than one victim, or I guess I'll say accusation against said person. It happened to Weinstein, it happened to Cosby. Again, let me reiterate, I'm not comparing Chris D'Elia's actions to that of Weinstein or Cosby, but simply using them as examples to get my point across. When there's multiple people accusing you of a crime, it seems usually the person is guilty of that crime. In Chris's case, there is an entire thread of accusations against him. The Twitter account She Rates Dogs, which has over 550,000 followers and is designed to allow women to call out men's inappropriate behavior, has dozens of messages from either social media, email, or text accusing D'Elia of similar accusations. Some of those accusing Chris are remaining anonymous, while others aren't. Some have photo evidence of messenger conversations, while others are simply just stories written in text. However, it seems those in the film and TV industry are now publicly speaking out against D'Elia as well. Malia Beth Johnson, an actor who has been on notable TV shows such as Mad Men, Parks and Recreation, retweeted the Yahoo News article claiming D'Elia is being accused and captioned it 100% F this guy. I'm an actor in no position to turn down work, and I turned down work because of this man. He is a predator. Comedian Emma Arnold also tweeted out, "When I was a brand new comic, one of D'Elia's best friends warned me to never send Chris nudes because he made them into memes and showed to other male comics at shows. Looks like some of those memes were probably of underage girls. No wonder I don't miss comedy yet." Now I always try to think of things from both sides before making assumptions or jumping the gun, and when it comes to situations like this, it's a very touchy subject because if the victims are brave enough to speak out against someone, the last thing you'd want to do is question their credibility. However, it's also not right to assume someone is immediately guilty after accusations are made. Specifically regarding this situation, given the fact that there are numerous women coming out against Chris, while I genuinely feel they're speaking their truths, because what reasons would they have to lie? D'Elia released a statement to TMZ which reads, I quote, "I know I have said and done things that might have offended people during my career, but I have never knowingly pursued any underage women at any point. All of my relationships have been both legal and consensual, and I have never met or exchanged any inappropriate photos with the people who have tweeted about me. That being said, I am truly sorry. I was a dumb guy who absolutely let myself get caught up in my lifestyle. That's my fault. I own it. I've been reflecting on this for some time now, and I promise I will continue to do better." As of now, it appears no criminal charges have been filed against D'Elia by any of the accusers, and it's unclear how this is going to play out moving forward. As of this recording, Netflix has yet to comment on the situation, but don't be surprised if they pull his stand-up off of their platform. It's also fair to mention he plays Henderson in the Netflix show You, in which he pretty much preys on younger women and acts like a scumbag. So as you can imagine, people have been making some comparisons. As always, we'll keep you guys updated with this one if any other details or information comes out. Let me know your thoughts down below on this one, and for now, let's reply to some comments from the video. Influencer apologizes after shocking past is exposed. Taylor Hartley said, "I feel like there is something deeper going on here. Deleting Instagram and quitting jobs makes me think there is more than just some awful tweets out there." It's possible. They kind of just want to, like, before things get worse, they're kind of just like, hey, we messed up, let's move on. I don't know. I don't want to assume things, but I don't know. Shay Dupuis said, "I think it's hilarious and talented how all the hosts dance around words they can't say. It must drive them crazy after a while. It would drive me nuts." You got no idea. Sometimes I try to have fun with it, but like it can be hard sometimes, yeah. It is what it is. Sel Lynn said, "I don't get why people are hating on Jarred. They do realize that he and Charlotte were both the OG hosts, right? And that he used to be the original Potato King. Technically, like, the original OGs were like Mike McCrudden and Dave. I replaced Dave, and a lot of you guys hated me at first, and then you guys kind of grew on me. I guess I grew on you. Either way. But yeah, me and Charlotte, yeah, I was Potato King and Queen, but it's all good. She could be the queen. I really don't care that much, but I appreciate you. Hey, cool. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. I've been your host, Jarred Bronstein, and we'll see you in the next one.